Hello everybody, welcome back to Evan's Wrestling here today. So today, as you can tell by the title of the video, now most of you might not know who I'm talking about today, but if you don't know who I'm talking about today we're going to be talking about the Hannibal TV. Now, if you go back on my channel, I did do a video on this guy about 2-3 years ago. It was a little bit right around when I first started this channel. And I'm going to do another video on this dude today because this dude has done nothing but cause problems in pro wrestling. This dude has done nothing but be a fucking egotistical retard. This dude has done so many wrong things that somebody has to speak on this. And that person is me. Am I the biggest, wrestling YouTuber on here? Absolutely not. Hell, no one knows me on this platform. Well, I don't do this channel I don't do this channel for views or for subscribers or for likes or, for comments. I don't do this. I do this for fun. This is a hobby. This is not something that I do to make money, because I'm never going to make money on this platform, and that's not my goal, to make money on this platform. So am I ever going to be the biggest? No. But I like to come on here, and for the people who do watch my videos and do like to hear my opinions, I thank you. And I know my real fans that are fans of my channel are going to watch this video and listen to my opinion on this guy, because this guy has done nothing but be unprofessional. He has done everything in his power to get his name out there and to get publicity on himself. And there's a few instances I'm going to talk about in this video that this dude has done wrong in this business. Now, he is a notable figure in this business. In the pro wrestling business. If you go and you look on Hannibal TV, he was the main interviewer for wrestlers, old, new. He's done interviews on a bunch of legends in this business. Anyone you name it, he's done an interview with. But my problem with this guy is, no, I've never had a personal problem with this guy. I've never talked to this guy. I've never, he's never said anything to me. I never said nothing on his channel. I never commented anything on his channel. He's never. I've never made contact with this guy, and I don't want to. And this video is not. No, this video is not to get Hannibal to respond. It's none of that, because he's not going to respond, because he's not going to see this. And I really don't give a damn if he sees this or not, and if he sees this and comments on it and gets a butt hurt, I really don't care. So, for those of you who don't know, Hannibal has been in professional wrestling for a few years now. He's really nothing to hype about, really. He's an average performer. He sucks at wrestling. All he ever does is bleed. He's like John Moxley. All he ever does is bleed. And he bleeds so much to the point where his name on the indie scene is the Blood Hunter. That's how stupid this guy is. Like, the Blood Hunter, really? That's fucking pathetic. And you may be wondering, well, why does he bleed every match then? Why is he called the Blood Hunter? Now, what I'm about to start off with first is not. I don't think it's just a reason why he's called the Blood Hunter. But if you heard the story, he is the guy that Abdul the Butcher gave hepatitis C to in a match in 2007. If you guys heard of that, you will know who Hannibal is. But for those of you who hasn't heard about that incident, this is what I'm talking about. So this guy Hannibal, he did a match with Abdul the Butcher in 2007 on the Indies. He bled, of course. So did Abdul the Butcher, of course. Abdul the Butcher always bleeds. Now, I'm not sitting here and saying that Abdul the Butcher is some saint in the professional wrestling industry, because he's not. He's as a bigger piece of shit than Hannibal is. But he infamously got hepatitis C from Abdul the Butcher, because apparently he cut Hannibal with the same blade he cut himself with, and that's pretty much the whole reason why Hannibal is honestly known in professional wrestling, is because of that certain incident. Without that incident, Hannibal would be nothing. Nobody would know who Hannibal is. He'd just be some indie guy. He would just be some indie loser, and he'd just be some wrestling interviewer. So that's where the story starts with Hannibal here. Then, in 2010, and this was viral in 2010 too. Pro wrestling legend icon Terry Funk. And what I'm about to say, no, was not scripted. It was not part of a show. It was unscripted. Hannibal did this on his own accord. Terry Funk is doing this press conference kind of thing. And like I said, this was not planned at all. Terry Funk did not know this was going to happen. Hannibal is the only person, and I think one person backstage knew he was going to come do this. He comes out, starts talking crap on Terry Funk. And what's this reject do? He slaps the ever-living hell out of Terry Funk for no reason at all. And he's just slapping the shit out of pro wrestling legend Terry Funk, one of the most respected guys in the pro wrestling business. A legend. And Terry Funk is sadly no longer with us. He passed a couple years ago. So rest in peace to Terry Funk. And he did not deserve this at all. Hannibal only did this just to get himself over, because he can't get over. Because he just can't help the fact that he's just another indie wrestler that is never going to make it. And apparently Hannibal... before I continue with the Terry Funk situation, apparently Hannibal was going to get a developmental deal in WWE in like 2008. But they canceled the contract because of his diagnosis. And apparently Hannibal actually sued the WWE over taking back the contract because of the hepatitis C, and he tried to make up excuses on why he did it. Because WWE doesn't they have a no blading policy, so it really wouldn't affected anybody in the WWE or anything like that, because they have a no bleeding policy. But even if they had a no bleeding policy, still, what if you would hit your head on the ring post and you would accidentally bleed? What if you would have accidentally had like a bloody nose or a bloody mouth or something like that? You still could, you still could potentially give somebody that. So that's pretty much why Hannibal is relatively known. back to the Terry Funk incident. There's a video of this on YouTube. You can look it up. Just look up Hannibal TV, Terry Funk, and there it will be on Hannibal's stupid little YouTube channel. He's just slapping the hell. He's beating the crap out of Terry Funk across the room, all across the room. And you want to know how tough Terry Funk is? He didn't go down. He did not go down. He was on his feet the whole time. You see, that's how tough Terry Funk was. You know, Hannah, that's how tough Terry Funk is. And and what he did was so unprofessional. He just did it to get over because he can't get over. So he took advantage of a legend like Terry Funk. And when you can see in the video when he's slapping the hell out of him, you know, he's got this. Terry Funk's got this big old bruise on the side of his face. Of course, you know, he just got the piss slapped out of him 1,500 times. Then he starts chopping him, and he's ripping his shirt and chopping him, and just smacking the shit out of him. And he's got this giant bruise on his face, and you can see the vein in his face and stuff like that. I believe he busted his eardrum too. It's just so unprofessional. And the icing on the top of this cake. And out of self-defense, there was like a self-made portrait that some kids had made for Terry Funk, and Terry Funk was gifted this at this little ceremony thing. And Terry Funk takes it and he smashes it over Hannibal's head. Now, I'm not knocking Terry Funk for that, because Terry Funk did it out of self-defense. Yeah, so if you want to, go on YouTube, search up Hannibal TV, Terry Funk altercation, or just search up Hannibal TV versus Terry Funk, and you'll find that video, and you'll find what this disgusting human piece of garbage did to a legend like Terry Funk. So that's the Terry Funk incident. Now, what he did to this next wrestling legend wasn't so bad, but it was still unprofessional. Lanny Poffo. So, Hannibal TV had a match with not Larry Poffo. Was Lanny Poffo, that's it. Lanny Poffo has passed on as well. Rest in peace to Lanny Poffo. He did a match with Hannibal. And not Terry Funk. Lanny Poffo had lost his luggage at the airport. So he had lost all his stuff. All he had was a pair of pants and a shirt. So that's what Lanny Poffo had to wrestle in, was a shirt and pants. And during the match, what does Hannibal do? Rips the only shirt Lanny Poffo had with him. So now Lanny Poffo has no shirt. And then after the match, you know, of course Hannibal won, by the way, because, you know, he thinks he's always got to win. Because he thinks he's some... He thinks he's this top athlete, top wrestler, when no, he's not. All he is a pathetic piece of trash. So post-match, there's a video of this on YouTube as well. Lanny Poffo gets backstage. You know, you can hear Lanny Poffo asking everybody around, "Where's this piece of shit at?" So Lanny Poffo walks into the dressing room where Hannibal is. Turns Hannibal around. He calls him a piece of shit, which he is. Slaps him a couple times. Then Hannibal does a takedown on Lanny Poffo in this locker room, and has Lanny Poffo's arm, threatening to break it, if he doesn't settle down. And then, unfortunately, they get Hannibal off of Lanny, and Lanny gets up, calls him a cocksucker, tells him to stay off the drugs, which agree. And that was pretty much into that altercation. That's the Hannibal Lanny Poffo incident. So that's 3 incidents this Hannibal dude's been a part of. And of course, this video couldn't go on without another Hannibal incident. 2021. Now this made the rounds because this made the rounds all over social media. TMZ interviewed The Miz, and The Miz commented on it, saying Hannibal should be banned from pro wrestling. Period, which I agreed with, because Hannibal's just that big of a piece of garbage. Should be blackballed from the pro wrestling industry. But yet he's not. He's still out there going. If y'all remember back in 2021, Hannibal had a match with Carlito. And there was supposed to be a blade job. Of course, it's a Hannibal match or Blood Hunter match because he was the Blood Hunter in it. And Carlito's like, "Nah, I'm not doing your stupid Blade Fest." So they didn't do the Blade Fest. But what does Hannibal do? He attacks the referee at this show, and Hannibal has a spike in his hand, and he starts stabbing the shit out of the referee. It was not planned, nothing at all. Well, no, I believe it was planned, but the blading was not planned of it. He was just supposed to attack the referee or something like that. And Hannibal, of course, takes it too far than it should have gone. Takes a spike and starts stabbing this referee right in the head with it, and the referee is bleeding like nothing else. And no, the spike was not part of the post-match brawl either. So, of course, that every Hannibal match, it has to be some bloodbath. He stabs this referee. This referee's bleeding all over hell. People are in there trying to pull Hannibal off of him, and Hannibal's not wanting to get off him. He keeps stabbing him. And it was at the point where this referee had to get stitches in his head. I believe he had to shave his head and get stitches in it and stuff like that. See, that's what kind of unprofessional asshole Hannibal TV is. Or Blood Hunter, or whatever the fuck you want to call him. How about nothing happening schmuck? That's what I call him. And he's not just done this in matches too. He had an interview with Bill Irwin, the Goon. It's on YouTube too. He also did an interview with Big Cass. Now I don't know if the Big Cass interview he had was planned. It might have been, but if it wasn't planned, he interviewed Big Cass and he was talking all kinds of shit to Big Cass. Saying all kinds of crap. I really don't remember because I really hardly paid attention to the video. But it might have been for some wrestling match. I don't know. It might have been real. I don't know. But the Goon, the Bill Irwin interview, and the Goon was obviously drunk in the video, in the interview. Hannibal asked the question to Bill Irwin. He says, "Is the Undertaker?" His voice expression is so easy. He's a stupid Canadian fuck. Is your match with the Undertaker on Superstars? Is that your biggest match? And Bill Irwin goes. And Bill Irwin is like, "I don't know what my fucking biggest match was. What a dumb fucking question to ask me. Is it my biggest match?" And what does Hannibal do? Beats an unprofessional asswipe like he is. He's on there say, He's like, oh, you know what? This interview's over. You ain't nothing but a fucking drunk. Go to hell, you worthless loser. And then he cuts off the interview and the video ends. Which, I wouldn't have done an interview on your damn show to begin with. I ain't giving you publicity. So yeah, he's had a... So yeah, the Bill Irwin incident, the Big Cass incident, the Terry Funk incident, the Abdul the Butcher incident, the Landy Poffo incident. You're sensing a pattern here. The spike stabbing incident, you're sensing a pattern here. And the worst part about this, the referee stabbing incident, the referee's daughter was there in the crowd. Like, she had to watch her father get viciously assaulted and bloodied up just because Hannibal is an unprofessional asswipe. And let's go with the more recent incident. Abdul the Butcher. Abdul the Butcher is not doing too good right now. He's having a whole bunch of health problems. And once again, no, I'm not defending Abdul the Butcher here. But this is the kind of attention Hannibal is trying to get because no one pays attention to him. Oh, another thing, the Zelina Del Renta thing. He hired Zelina Del Renta to be a manager of his on one of his shitty little matches. And he got blood on her dress, and apparently Zelina Del Renta was like, where's my money? You're paying for this dress if you want to bleed all over it. Did he ever pay her? Probably not, because he's an asswipe. So yeah, there's that. And then back to this more recent incident. This is how publicity depraved Hannibal is. He literally shared a photo of Abdul the Butcher looking near death, looking like Abdul the Butcher is about to die. He shared a picture of Abdul the Butcher looking like a pretty much a corpse at this point. And I'm sad to saying that. You know, it's sad when somebody passes away, even if they were an asshole. It's sad when somebody passes away, but at the same time, if you're an asshole when you're alive, you're an asshole when you're dead. That's the way I look at it. And I've heard a few people say that as well, and I'm one of them people. But the reason he posted it is what pissed me off. The reason why he did this was to promote his book that he's releasing. Shared a picture of Abdul the Butcher looking like a dead corpse, just to promote his stupid autobiography he has coming out. And he captions the picture, here's Abdul the Butcher spending his final days on his deathbed before he's sent into the depths of hell for all the bad he's done to everybody. I'm like, Hannibal, haven't you done a whole bunch of... haven't you done a bunch of heinous shit as well? See, this is how stupid Hannibal TV is. The problem with Hannibal TV is he plays victim too much. He plays the victim. But I'm telling everybody right now, if you plan on buying Hannibal's autobiography, which probably nobody is, do not line Hannibal's pockets with your money buying a stupid book that he has. And those people that do buy Hannibal's book, he's just doing this just to get money out of you people. He don't care about anybody that buys this book. He doesn't. All he wants is his pockets lined with your money. And if you plan on buying Hannibal's book, like I said, do not buy it. He just wants this. That's all he wants. He don't care about he don't care about the people that buy it. He just wants your money. That's all he's wanting. So for whoever watches this, do not buy Hannibal's book. Do not give Hannibal any money. Do not spend your hard-earned money giving it to Hannibal TV. Don't do it. Because he's one of the biggest pieces of garbage in professional wrestling today. So, say this one more time. Don't buy his book. Don't line his pockets. He's just wanting money out of you people. So, don't buy it. You know? But, you know, if you want to buy it, go ahead and buy it. I'm just telling you right now that Hannibal doesn't give a damn about anybody who purchases his book. He just wants your money. So if you're gonna buy his book, buy his book. You're just as stupid. Because he's that's all he wants is money out of you people. So that's gonna be it for this video. I just wanted to let everybody know what a big piece of shit Hannibal TV is. Don't buy any of his stuff. Don't line his pockets. That's all he's trying to get out of his fans is money. He don't care about his damn fans. He just wants their money. So that is going to be it for this video, you guys. Thanks for watching. I'm done talking about this piece of trash. This is the last time I will ever mention Hannibal's name on my channel again. Because he doesn't need the publicity. So thank you everybody for joining, for watching this video. I've got some more great videos coming up soon. I got the DVD collection. I got the video game collection. I got a couple more pay-per-view reviews for you guys coming up. Survivor Series 2003 and Survivor Series 2007 coming up on this channel. I know I don't post every day. I know I post here and there. But I recently got a job again, so it's going to be hard for me to do videos here and there. So there you guys go. I'm done talking about this guy. So thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Evans Wrestling page. Follow me on TikTok at Evans Wrestling 35, and follow me on Twitter at Evans Wrestling. So there you guys go. There's this video. I also got a special video coming up on July 20th for I got a video coming on July 20th for if anybody who watches my channel is a Linkin Park fan, which I am. You will not want to miss the video on July 20th here on Evans Wrestling. So don't forget to tune in July 20th for that video for any of you Linkin Park fans. So that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, send this to Hannibal. Do whatever you want to. I really don't give a shit. So that's my opinion. That's my opinion, and that's my take on the Hannibal TV, Blood Hunt, or whatever I'm calling him. Piece of shit. How about we call him that? Piece of shit. So there's this video on that guy. Like I said, don't line his pockets. Just don't. So I want to thank everybody who watches my videos, who likes, who subscribes, who comments. I appreciate every single one of you. And I've got more videos coming right here on Evans Wrestling. Don't miss them. Got a few more live streams coming up for anybody who wants to join. Thank you, everybody, and I will see you guys in the next video.